And I think it's really cool that you say that pressure was removed from you, because I think we can both speak. I'm very old school. We are very, I use the term old school just because I think that moving forward into this generation that it's not very common, but removing that pressure from you by saying like, I'm taking care of myself. I'm holding myself to a high standard. I don't need you to, I just need you to be there. I don't need all these things. I'm doing that. I'm mentally and physically and emotionally, I'm good. Like, I love myself, and you loved yourself, or you were at least working on that. But removing that pressure from you, I think we can both, because I think it's happened, but like in younger relationships, we've both been married before. I have always had a little bit of an old school mentality of where I truly believe that the most important role that a woman can play since I've had children is being home and raising the kids. And I've always wanted that. And I think I put so much pressure in other relationships before where I was just like, you need to be the man. You need to take care of your family. You need to go to have a job, go to work. You need to come home and love your wife. And I think that's really scary for a lot of men to be like, oh my gosh, they don't want to live up to owning that pressure. Pressure is a privilege. Right. It's a privilege to do that. But I think for a lot of the women and in TikTok and maybe some of the men, it's a really heavy pressure that they're living with, having to know that, oh my gosh, I have to keep a roof over my family's head. I have to provide, I have to protect, I have to do all these things. A lot of men can't handle that. And I can only speak from me, previous relationships, not that we need to go down that road, but they didn't work because they didn't want to live up to that. And my standard was, I'm going to hold my own, I'm going to do my own. But when I find a man that I see and I know has that potential, and he is a true like warrior, leader, father figure, masculine man, like that was what I was looking for. And you had that. And I truly don't think I would have texted you, are you really not going to talk to me again, if I didn't see that in you, So I think that's really cool of you to say, like, that is a pressure that a lot of these men deal with. Maybe those girls don't see that. Maybe they're already putting massive amounts of pressure on them they don't want. And they're like, well, fuck that girl. Like, this is heavy and chaotic and I don't want to deal with that. But at the same time, men need to also rise up to the plate. If you're realizing that, you're sleeping with a girl every other week and your relationships and you suck at relationships and your job kind of sucks and all these things, it's like, maybe you should kind of step up to the plate and start owning some shit, and work on it.